Yo, 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 what's the dilly? It's another episode of Don't Run From Us, man. Y'all about to catch a great episode today. I'm your boy, Darren, aka Money. We in the building, man. Got my co-host in the building.
What's up with it? You know what I'm talking about? It's your boy, Lee West. One of the best to ever do it. Team West Entertainment owner, CEO, and that's my light-skinned co-host over there. He got whatever. I don't know what he on, but he on something. But yeah, today's going to be a wonderful topic. We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of things and just talk about life, man. But first and foremost, bro, let's kick it off. How's your week going, bro?
Man, week's going good. Hold on, before we even do that, bro, you bring the cards, bro. Where the cards at?
Cards is after we talk.
I just want to make sure he look. Okay. Look,
hey, look. I got it already. I got it.
Look, we kicking it off right. Look, last week, the week has been going good. It's really raining. So everybody, if you're out there and it's raining where you at, please drive safe, drive very safe, keep everything straight. If you ain't got it now, get renters insurance because I've been seeing shit online and people's shit has been getting destroyed. So if you ain't got that, get it now. Be safe out there, drive safe. The week is great, man. Planning everything, giving things on the things going on the move, getting, everything moving freely and great. So it's been amazing. So gotta contact this person for this wedding. I actually need to do that, but I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah. So been good. How about yourself?
Man, the week has started off extremely optimistic, bro. Firing on all cylinders. Got a few courses lined up for some certs that I want to accomplish, and I'm happy about that. And then I got some other continued educational things I want to knock out as well. And I'm glad that today's topic, we ain't even gonna talk about it right now, but it all aligns with all of that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we get into the topic, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that. And then just knocking out the health boy, getting in the gym and taking things one at a time. And somebody's trying to call me out. This is what we do after. This is what I just implemented.
Well, before we go to that, I get you my bad. Before we go to that, we're gonna do the icebreaker. We know we got an icebreaker. So, icebreaker today is which sports you think what sports do you prefer watching? Out of basketball or football? You think one is predominantly the other? If football season on, you watching basketball still? Is basketball season, you going straight to football? Which one is predominantly you liking to watch?
I'm watching football. That's no question, bro.
But why? Basketball go up too.
Not even an icebreaker, bro. Like, and then when football is on, like, basketball is not at its peak, bro. Like, basketball is at its peak soon as football is off. No, nobody's really watching all 82 games the entire season. Like, everybody's watching all 18 or 17 games during football. Everybody's watching that every Saturday, every weekend.
I'm just saying football. I fuck with basketball, but I swear to God, I don't even know what the Clippers doing until football. And I don't even got a football team. I still watch that bitch. I be like,
now this is a fair or foul question for me right now. All right,
Clip Nation. But look, I'm saying.
But when you was at San Jose State, was you hollering Clipper Nation? Yes or no?
Yeah, bro, yes. Ask anybody. I've been a Clipper since I arrived at San Jose State. Everybody know what's up. It ain't changed.
Oh, since you're from the nitty gritty, you've always been a Clippers fan your entire life.
Bro, remember in high school? I don't even say high school. I feel like middle school. Who was doing this in basketball? You can't tell me people wasn't doing that up there, boy. You can't tell me people wasn't doing the Darius Miles and this shit up here, boy. That's Clip Nation. Who's going crazy? Quentin Richardson, Elton Brand, Sam Cassell. I could go on and on about all the teams he's on. Our first time in the playoffs, we had who? Baron Davis. We was raw. 2006, I remember we was in the playoffs our first year, first round, but it was cool. We was on there. I felt like it was sooner, but then I was there when we made it to the playoffs the first time, juiced. And not when, y'all got Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. No, before that, bro. Before.
The only time I've ever heard of the Clippers was when Baron Davis went down there. That's about it.
Bro, he had that city going up. He had the city going up, boy.
He
I
go
ain't gonna say
over Kobe. Kobe, that's Kobe land.
Look, bro.
Keep it a buck.
Fuck the Lakers, bro. Everybody say they're a Laker fan. They was a Kobe fan. Fuck the Lakers, man. It's Clip Nation. We gonna move past that. We already know what it is. Pull the card, man. What's the card today, bro? I don't even want to hear you talk about nothing else with the Clippers, but put a card, man.
Feel some type of
Put a card. Put a card, man. Yes. Put a card, man.
that's hella funny.
Put a card, man. I don't want to hear it, bro.
All right. I work to improve,
I work to improve.
not to prove. I'm gonna say that again. Work to improve, not to prove.
Ooh, I work to improve, not to prove. That's crazy. Just
Past,
hearing that.
hold on. Past, present, future. Take a moment to reflect on your life in the past 10 years. Look how much you've grown. Think of all the goals you will accomplish in the next 5, and 10 years. And I flip it back over. I work to improve, not to prove.
Hey, that's crazy you said that because that's just gonna bring us into the topic of don't run from us today. This is episode 9, and the topic today is the fear of giving up. So I'm gonna let my boy kick it off. The fear of giving up because we had a conversation yesterday, bro, and it was really deep. I ain't gonna get too much detail, but we just had a conversation yesterday about just kind of like the fear of a lot of things, and I want to see how you feel about that. You know, and what was that mindset? And today you're very optimistic. So how did that change, and what went into that?
Bro, it's just, and I think a lot of people struggle with this, like where they just want to just hang it up. Like, bro, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done. I'm really done. And then after you have that conversation with certain people, I can't speak for everybody. Certain things will resonate with you, like family, fortune, or whatever, like your own personal life. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, but just as a person, you want to sit back and you think about what have I really accomplished. You know what I mean? And today, for me, the biggest thing was nobody owes me shit. Don't nobody owe me nothing, bro. And I have to get up day in and day out and work hard for all the things that I want to accomplish because at the end of the day, I have to rely on myself. Period. Like we gonna make all the networking um, connections as possible. You know what I'm saying? But you have to implement yourself and you put yourself in those positions in order for those networks to expand, in order for them to grow, so that you can then take your business or take yourself to the next level. But you got to put in work. And if you're not willing to put in work and you sitting there waiting on a handout, it's not going. The fear of not giving, the fear of giving up, they go hand in hand for me. You know what I mean? Because it's always that question that a lot of people do when you get a little older, like, what if this, or I regret this, or I regret that. Live life with no regrets. Do all the damn things that you want to accomplish, man, and just do it. Just be you. You know what I mean? Like, people are afraid to show up as their authentic self, whether they're going through something that's mixed emotions, somebody that pissed them off, put them in a position to where they just don't want to do anything else. Like, oh, bro, I can't stand my job. Ah. But you're not trying to get fired. You're not trying to lose your job. You got bills to pay, roof over your head. You got to keep clothes on your back. You got to keep food on the table. Like, these are the bare necessities, the things that you need. And when you feel like you at the end of your rope, and it's like a lifeline, so to speak, bro, you put yourself in a whole nother position. of fight or flight. Are you really gonna give up? Are you really about to end it all, or are you gonna take flight and then push yourself to another level? And something that I had come to grips with myself a long time ago, but even more so today was I want more out of life while I'm here, and there's oxygen flowing through my lungs, and I got my little ones to look up to me, and I want to make sure that I make this a better place for them first and foremost, and their upbringings are extremely better than mine, and that's on me to set that precedent.
I think you made a great point, bro. Like, and this is going off the card that we pulled today, y'all. It says we're looking to improve, not prove, right? If am I saying that correctly?
It's
And
work to
and you say Pat,
not prove.
I'm sorry.
I work to improve, not
Okay. And I like how you said that and you put that into perspective, bro. And it says past, present, future. And I look at we talked about this on previous episode when it comes to time management organization. And there's different circumstances that we occur when we start getting older. You got kids, you got a family, you may have other things going on where you have to make time for it. Now, I'm not saying you need to make a lot of time if you have to, if you don't, but like, it's all about the time management. It's 24 hours in a day, but you got to look at and I had to do the same thing because I used to try to look at other people's situations, like my situations, like why I'm not here, why are they doing this, or what's going on. And there's a lot of people that don't work 9 to 5s. There's a lot of people that don't. They not say they stop doing that, but they quit their job to really do that full time. And with that becomes a lot of other, responsibilities, a lot of hurdles and obstacles, things of that nature. But when you work a 9 to 5, that time, specific time, is dedicated to that. And when you have that, then you got to come on and make time for your I'm gonna say your second job, but your hobby, something you love to do. And oftentimes, if you're in a relationship, you have family, you got to make time for that. But also, you got to make time for yourself. Now, when you become an entrepreneur, I feel like entrepreneurs work 6 days a week, 7 days a week, and I feel like even with them, they got to understand to give themselves a break. Because if you start working so hard, you burn yourself out because you're making your own schedule. And I had to look at myself as a point of where I started before and where I am today. And the conversation we had yesterday, and I know it was like we was talking about a lot of stuff, and I look at TWE wasn't even a brand. Like you started that. You know what I'm saying? You started that then, and it's been building up to where it is today. And you didn't have to start that. Like it could have been something you didn't start. So I feel like you made that progress to do that. Now it's the progress of, you know, building up more because you're one person. You know what I'm saying? You're one person. We got to do everything as entrepreneur, as they say, and it's hard. People understand it's really hard. Um, for myself when I started my Darren production, I did it as my lead that's on the call. He wanted me to start shooting videos. A couple of my good friends wanted me to start shooting videos. I didn't know it was going to turn into me loving to do what I be creative and do these things and get to where I am today, where I shot my first movie. And doing these things, I was always like, damn, like why I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or I feel I should be here. But I had to put in perspective, like I got to control what I can control. What am I doing now? In this present time, and what am I going to do and continue to improve myself. And I learned to set boundaries and not have to prove anything to anybody anymore. And that's a great card that you picked because only thing I've been doing is trying to get better every day. Like my motto is we only getting better. Like I feel like we only getting better. 2022, 2023. I'm trying to be a better man, a better brother, all that in one. And even like I said, build my business up. And I'm learning across the way. And I feel like long as I have slow progress, it's better than no progress. And really now putting the actions to word or my words to action. Not saying, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then the next day, oh, I didn't want to do it today. I wanted to relax. Like that's not helping me progress. That's degressing me or and not putting me in a position where I want to win and be where I want to be. And like I said, I shot that movie that put me in a great position. I got that under my belt. Now, if I shoot a wedding, that's gonna put me another thing over my belt and really kind of just moving. And it's crazy because I feel like the world works in mysterious way. God puts me in position I shouldn't, that I should be in, and just to say I wanted to shoot a wedding last year, I didn't do it. I got a few this year, and it's amazing. I'm nervous, I'm uncomfortable, but I feel like when you're in an uncomfortable position, that's a good thing too. So, as you said, man, I'm not trying to prove anything anymore. It's just really trying to progress myself, keep myself in my own lane, worry about what I'm doing, only improving my set and my skill set to get to where I need to be. So it's great that you put that, but like I said, we got to look at where we started and where we came. And it's crazy because I look at my old videos from when I first started, and I'd be like, "Damn, I shot that, and it was a good video." Then I look at them now, the quality just got better, and I'm like, "Damn, it's still a good video." Like, and it's just crazy when I look at that, and it's just that's always motivating for me. You know what I'm saying? I might not be doing as many videos as some of my good friends, but we support each other, and people in field, so we support each other. I repost their video, they repost mine. They happy that I'm doing this, and it's just great to see because it's like we try to we be in our own lane. We focus on ourselves. It's a lot of money out here for everybody, so you just focus on improving, like I said, yourself. You ain't got to prove nothing because this is gonna come with that, you know. So that's my 2 cents on that.
Right, right. One thing I want to acknowledge and touch on is intentionality. Being intentional with your words, what you speak um, life into, can become a reality. So, one thing I want to take away is the word "if." Like you said, you're like, if I shoot a wedding, nah, bro. When you shoot a wedding, like speak life into that first and foremost.
Mhm.
Give that life. Don't. And that's a part of the fear aspect. It's like a 50
And
50.
can't
Like, oh,
and can't.
and it's not even like it's not even like you look at it as a fear, but you like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't, or whatever. Like, nah, dog. Like, this is what I'm set out to do. This is what I'm going to accomplish. I had no clue that I was going to even go and create a business that I'm like freaking filing taxes on, but I do it, and I've been doing it since what 2017 now or something like that. Been established since then. I gotta go get some more merchandise, ETS or EST. I mean, not ETS. EST 2017. You know what I'm saying? Been around for some time, and I'm grateful for that. Actually, Team West has been around longer than that, but it's been a business legitimately since 2017. And all that started with a hope and a prayer and a dream, bro. You know what I'm saying? I made that into a reality, and we can make like everything around you is an idea. In
Bet.
somebody's head, this mouse was an
And
idea,
make the money.
right?
You didn't have to make that. You didn't have to make that TW sweater. You didn't have to make that brand, but you did. And that's yours. That's yours you can talk about. That's yours you can give to your kids and your children because you made that. That's something that you own of yours. And I feel like we as people need to understand that we should not compare ourselves to others. Everybody is creative in their own way. We should not look at what other person's doing. If you love what they're doing, then support it, but don't criticize or feel like you have to be like, man, my life isn't here. And if you feel like you need, and I'll put it like this, I feel like if you have that mindset, or if you feel like you need to give up, then I would say you might need a mental break. Take a break. Talk to somebody if you need to, but take some time for yourself because I feel like sometimes people that have those feelings of giving up and stuff like that, I feel like you need a vacation. You need to give your time, some space, some alone time where you can relax, enjoy your company, do things that you love to do, whether it's not with maybe the aspect of your hobby, but do something that you love to do that you used to love to do, whether it's reading, painting, whether it's going to the movies by yourself, whether it's having a dinner by yourself, and really just sit down, even get in the room and just chilling in the room and enjoying that space. Like I always love driving just at night, bro. I think sometimes and even bowling is something I love to do, but just driving at night, hearing some good music, hearing the wind blow, just having that moment to myself. I love doing that. Like I think that's a great. It's like peaceful to me. It's mind like peaceful in the mind setting. Like just enjoying myself in that moment. I feel like that always helps out. And days where I feel like I'm off work, I definitely want to relax and give myself mental space, but also give myself a small checklist to do. Like, hey, I know I'm off. Hey, I need to do some daily chores or need to do some of this, and then the rest of the day is mine, where I'm not burning myself out. And I think that's always been helpful for me, and where it's ideal for me to do that and just give myself some space too, like because we need those personal times. We can't be in full throttle. Our body will tell us, "No, stop, don't do that." Like, but we gotta have that personal space where we can also rejuvenate our body. And like I said, social media has been big on impact of people of giving up because they look at where other people's going, but you don't know their situation. I got a good friend that's really big really doing a lot in Reno right now. Really doing well with his music, got weddings, done a ton of things. But he took that risk and quit his job, went full 100%, and it turned out successful. Um, but I don't know what comes with that on the back end. But just seeing his work is amazing to see, like that he's doing that. But in my circumstance, it may not work that way. So I don't look at it like, dang. But he every time I post something, every time we do something, he like, man, like keep doing what you doing. Well, I seen your journey. And I'm like, the same with you, bro. Your journey is there, bro. Keep going. It's motivating, bro. So it's just supporting in the field. Like, that's how I look at it. We all creators, bro. You're creative in your lane. I'm a creative in my lane. You're creative in my lane too, but you're doing it a different way. And it's love. It's all love. That's how I look at it.
Well, so today's topic now I can talk about the fear aspect of things, the fear of the unknown. You got to overcome that, like period, point blank. You can't feel like, oh well, what if they don't like this, or this doesn't do this, or what if this doesn't that? You're psyching yourself out. There is success in failure, but not in fear.
But we are our own worst critics, so we can't put it all that pressure on them.
I just said there's success in failures, not. And what I'm gonna break that down for people that probably didn't comprehend that. When you fail at something, that lets you know that gives you a milestone for you to go back and self-assess and be like, "Oh, okay, what areas did or didn't work out?" But when you operate in fear, you don't even get to failure because there's nothing for you to create. There's no space. So when you operating in fear, you're hesitant to put you can't produce, like you're frozen. You see a bear or whatever, it's fight or flight, and you just I'm dead. Like that's it. That's it. There's nothing else that you can do for that. So, and I legit was just thinking about that the entire time, about success in failure. Not it's so simple and so it's not a lot of words, but it's heavy and it's impactful because, like I said, all these things around us, someone has created. Someone has stepped out of their comfort zone to create something that they believed in, something that they felt like there was a necessity in that field. This is needed, or people will really like this because I feel X, Y, and Z. That's even like the song creating songs. I don't think about who I'm gonna connect with all the way, but I know that whatever song that I create or that I write, I'm connecting with somebody somewhere in the world. It ain't gotta be everybody.
Exactly.
I'm connecting with somebody in the world. And when you produce things behind the scenes, naturally throughout the universe, I believe there's multiple connections to people, and you can either sit on your hands and twiddle your thumbs or whatever, and excuse me, never be productive or never see any of your creations come to life. Or you can freaking succeed and fail to succeed every single day. But
Big
you're
facts.
something out there, you know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that. And something I
I mean,
definitely this year I needed to get that off my chest. And I'm actually gonna write that down. I'm about to write that down right now.
man, I would say like, you know what? I've had that moments. I've had that moments of being afraid to fail or being afraid to fail at something and be like, man, I just feel like maybe this isn't for me or I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. And I feel like some days I feel like I'm in the mood to edit or I'm in the mood to do my thing. Some days I feel like I'm not. Uh, and that's just the challenging part of me trying to overcome obstacles and hesitations of myself, like being in my mind too much sometimes or thinking about things too much. Uh, there's been challenging times like I can sit at a computer and be like, damn, I just can't edit today. Like it just don't come to me. And there's days where I'm there with it. I'm there with it. But this is I look at it like this is something that I love to do, and really, really just making sure that I know everybody wants to see it. So every time I show something, every time I present something or put something out there, like, bro, this is amazing. So it's just continuing, like you said, the failure part of it. I've always learned from it. I've always grown from it. The success is great when when people see it and they're like, damn. But the things that I've learned throughout my time, the people that I've encountered that didn't like the work, the people that didn't, I'm like, cool, like it's understandable. So it's helped me grow as a better person and continue to grow with my business. Like, if you don't have constructive criticism, and this is I feel like in work, life, nobody gives you constructive criticism, you're never gonna grow as a person. So I've just tried I be working on myself not to get in my head so much, just put out the content that I feel people are gonna love and continue to do that. Because we all been in that moment where we're like, bro, I don't know if this is it. Like, but this is something that I know I love to do. So I need to, do it for myself and continue to do it. So yeah, bro, it's just crazy that we hear that, and like I said, if I tell my past self, like you said, not just with not just with business aspect, but like if I told my past self, look, bro, if you overcome these hurdles and obstacles, you can be further than where you are when I was talking about my sports aspect in bowling, or when I was talking about financial, like thinking about all those things right now is like past, present, future. I was trying to prove something like when in my past, like and I didn't need to prove something. I just needed to improve myself. So me thinking about that now, like I don't, it's crazy now that I'm at the age where I don't prove nothing to nobody. Like I don't care, like what people think. I'm not proving nothing to you. Not proving nothing to my family. I'm proving, I'm only worried about what I can control and improve myself. So if I'm not improving myself, then I can control that. I can be self-aware of that and give myself discipline, make sure I improve, moving forward. So it's just crazy that, what I'm saying, just hearing that now I'll be like, like now all my success comes with me. Like I'm making the success happen based on my discipline, based on my controlling my controllables, setting the boundaries and hey, learning from my failures from my previous to now. So, you know.
We all got to start somewhere. That's for dang sure. Crazy that this.
What's some word of advice we can give to people that feel like giving up? Y'all, if y'all ever felt like giving up, drop it in the comments.
Don't look
Let
at
us know some.
you.
Let us know some.
Just you can your mind, any and everything you want. EW. I just happen to see it glance back in my head. These are stickers for my company, and that's another logo. I got like 3 or 4 different logos. I'm about to run up some more logos just because I can't. But that's besides the point. What advice I could give to somebody today dealing with fear?
Yeah,
I just said it. There's success and failure, not in fear. Like You have to. And I don't like using the word try. Just get your ass up and do the
Let
work.
your actions speak. Let your words speak for your, or your actions speak for your words, bro.
Mhm.
Drop it in the comment if you like that quote that my boy just put down. Drop it in there. Let them know. What is it one more time so they can hear it? Come on.
There's success and fear, but not. I mean, there's success and failure, but not in fear.
I heard that. So let me know if y'all agree or disagree. But that's real shit. I think if you're
And
gonna get up and say you want to do something, do it. That's it.
right, right, because we talked about this on another pod. Time is going to continue to tick by regardless, bro. You hit a point as far because I know some people might find certain conflicting as far as like self awareness, self time, and then it's like, all right, well, I gotta grind it out, but then I still gotta take time to myself. How do I do that? And you gotta balance it. That's it. You just balance that out. You carve out time. So we talked. You touched on the 9 to 5, and then your boy out in Reno decided to quit his job and go all in. And hustle. Now, mentally, you can get that. I know you don't like this reference, but you can get that mama mentality. I'm going with Kobe. But no, all right, all right.
Hey,
There's a reason why I'm doing it. You can get that mama mentality, whether you have a job or not, and then just for me personally, I think about not using my 9 to 5, my day job as my crutch. Like I know that that income is coming, but everything else on TWE, it's all on me. Whether I'm at work or I'm off work, I got to figure out how this grind is going to continue to thrive. And I'm the face of that company. I have to do everything for that, from the top to the bottom, everything. And the the reason why I don't put out as much music as I used to is because I went and learned the business aspect, which took a lot of time. And now I get to get back into the nitty gritty of creating and being a creator again. And you got to find your flow once again because everything changes, but you always got to stay true to you and your craft. So,
I agree with that, bro. Like it's just real like as you said, bro. If you true to what you want to do it. If you have an idea, do it. If you really want to do it, do it. Don't say you want to do it and don't do it. Don't give yourself excuse. Say I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. I'll do it. Just do it, and then as you when you get it done, you're gonna feel so much better doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel good when I give myself 3 checklists and I check them all off. I'm like, damn, I did that versus like, all right, I'm gonna do 100 things. I get to 2 things and I'm disappointed because I didn't get to the other 10 things. Like, be realistic, set realistic things for yourself, and just achieve them, bro. Slow progress is better than no progress. I'd rather you say, I did 1 thing today and I did it, and that's better than saying somebody tell me I did 4 things. Cool, I did the 1 thing, did it.
I'm a,
I'm
I'm,
happy.
I'm
I'm
gonna
good.
give some more nuggets. We talking about giving out advice to people, um, getting up and going to the gym, getting up and going to work or whatever. Just do something 1% better than you did yesterday and be beating the odds out of everybody in the world. You do that 1% every single day, and then lifting a finger in a sense, but 1% geared towards your goals. And you beating out a lot of people because a lot of people don't have that knack or have that drive or even the resources. We all have the resources all on our phones. It's all on our phones, man. It's on our laptops. It's on our desktops. It's everywhere. You can get up and knock on your next door neighbor for some questions and answering. Everything's possible, and you just gotta want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we at the top of the pod. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Y'all let us know. Drop it in the comments. What do you want to hear from the next podcast? What do you want us to talk about. We're gonna go live. We're gonna have some live podcasts, some live features on some real crazy topics that we want y'all to jump on and give us your opinion. But look, don't run from us because we come with the topics. I
Right.
think this y'all gonna enjoy this episode because I feel like this is gonna motivate y'all. This
Going live.
gonna motivate
I'm going live
you
right now.
going live.
I'm going live right now. I'm live.
Look, you're gonna look. Y'all gonna enjoy 2023 because we're gonna keep y'all informed. We're gonna keep y'all ready, and we're gonna just make sure y'all understand everything. And we got two different views, man. He got a view on something, I got a view on this. This is why this podcast is gonna blow up. Don't run from us, man. You feel me? And like I said, if you want to do it, y'all. It's 2023. It's a Jordan year. That's how I look at it. It's Jordan year. You feel me?
23, you
Let's get it. Let's get it.
because I don't know where you get the 20 from. I mean, that's connecting it with Jordan, but
Oh, it's 2023, man. 23 Jordan, bro. His number. Come on, man.
23. I sent you the invite on the live, so we live right here with 3 minutes left, and
Hey, look, we about to get on live, y'all. Tap in with us. We gonna close it out, man. Fuck it with it. Yo, hey, thank you for coming to another episode. Don't run from us, episode 9. It's your boy Darren, aka Money. Hey, if you wanna follow me and need some videos, holla at me at a Darren Production on Instagram, on YouTube. Check my videos, Darren Production on Twitter. If you want some motherfucking laughs, hit me up at Mr. Hawkins ___. That's 3 underscores. Don't forget it. You're gonna get all laughs there. And like and subscribe to this motherfucking podcast. This shit blowing up. It's don't _run _from _us.
but he's
You dig? Let's
not funny though. Like, he's funny looking, but he ain't funny.
all laughs on that page. Come on.
Anyway, yeah, you can follow me at Lee M. West Jr. for Instagram, and Don't Run From Us at Instagram, as well as my Authentic West Vision page for the camera footages. If you're in the Bay Area, you go ahead. You know what I'm saying? We running numbers up. I sent him the invite. He still ain't accepted it on Instagram. On Instagram, and he's trash because of that. So he just picked his phone and then headed up.
We on the podcast. He doing dang.
He's on the pod and I'm live, bro. So I'm doing both. I don't care what you're talking about. That nonsense, bro. You gotta learn how to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? You gotta here, new request, boom. There we go. Now we live.
Hey, close it out, man. Close it out so we can go on this live. Let them know.
I don't want to close it out. It's gonna close it out in minutes, bro. Like, what's up, bro? You just gotta go ahead and take it. Now I gotta close it out.
Close it out, bro.